In early 2016, a user hidden behind the pseudonym Dog Day God logged into an encrypted forum and issued a chilling request. He needed a woman in Minnesota dead as soon as possible. He placed the order through a site called Bessa Mafia, paying its administrator, a figure known as Yura, $12,000 in Bitcoin to coordinate the assassination. Despite the brutality of the request, Dog Day God lived in a world of quiet convenience. He was actually Stephen Allwine, a local IT expert and a church elder, whose suburban life in Cottage Grove provided the perfect cover for his digital activities. Allwine eventually realized that Bessa Mafia was an elaborate scam designed to steal crypto from murderers. But the failure of the website didn't stop him. He simply took the task into his own hands and shot his wife himself. Investigators eventually caught Allwine by following the permanent trail of digital breadcrumbs he left behind, proving that law enforcement has mastered the art of tracking even the most secretive users. The dark web's reputation for lawlessness rests on a single assumption: that pairing the Tor browser with cryptocurrency makes transactions completely invisible to the state. This gold token represents Bitcoin, a currency many criminals believe is their greatest shield. But Bitcoin operates on a public ledger, a permanent, transparent record of every transaction ever made. Modern forensic investigators use blockchain analysis to map these transactions in real time. They follow digital funds as they hop through various intermediary wallets until they reach a centralized exchange, where users eventually cash out into real-world currency. At that final node, the user's real-world identity is usually tied to a bank account or a government ID. This is exactly how police unmasked Stephen Allwine, linking his personal accounts to the specific payments sent to Bessa Mafia. Individual tracking was a massive victory, but it was just the beginning. To truly dismantle the dark web, global agencies began figuring out how to seize the very platforms the criminals trusted. For years, law enforcement was stuck in a reactive cycle. Closing one marketplace usually just triggered a mass migration of users to the next biggest site. This changed in 2017 with Operation Bayonet. The target was Alphabay, which at the time was the absolute titan of the darknet marketplace scene. Investigators tracked the market's creator to Thailand, where local authorities arrested him, and the FBI seized Alphabay's physical server infrastructure spread across the globe. When Alphabay went dark, hundreds of thousands of drug dealers and hackers fled in a panic, seeking refuge on the second-largest platform, Hansa Market. What the users didn't know was that Dutch police and Europol had secretly infiltrated and taken control of Hansa Market weeks earlier. The authorities ran the site themselves, modifying its code to silently log plain-text passwords and track the physical shipping addresses of every criminal trying to relocate from Alphabay. Operation Bayonet turned the dark web's most popular safe haven into a massive intelligence-gathering tool, effectively using the criminals' own desire for safety to trap them. In 2024, law enforcement escalated their tactics again, this time targeting Lockbit, a ransomware syndicate that had extorted hundreds of millions from corporations and hospitals worldwide. The UK's National Crime Agency and the FBI launched Operation Kronos, a multinational strike designed to do more than just arrest people. Coordinated task forces successfully hijacked Lockbit's entire internal administration panel and backend servers. Authorities repurposed Lockbit's own leak site into a public billboard for police victory. They posted countdown clocks and seizure banners where the hackers usually posted their ransoms, essentially trolling the criminals on their own territory. Police released decryption keys so victims could recover their data for free, and they published internal logs proving that Lockbit's leaders had been lying to their own subordinates about deleting stolen data. By exposing the gang's internal lives and publicly humiliating their leadership, authorities shattered the group's internal trust, proving police now control the narrative in the digital underworld. This persistent, coordinated pressure from global authorities has left the entire dark web in a state of systemic paranoia. The honor among thieves that once allowed these black markets to function has effectively vanished. A user today has no way to verify if their contact is a legitimate criminal or a federal agent operating a honeypot, waiting for enough evidence to make an arrest. Law enforcement has turned human paranoia into a strategic asset, ensuring that the dark web's greatest threat is the suspicion and fear of the very people who use it.